clicked on the title of this video, you know exactly what you're about to get into, and I'm very excited to talk to you guys about this. But before we reveal what we're going to talk about, well, actually, if you clicked on the video, you know I'm going to be giving my spoiler-free reactions and thoughts on Moon Knight episodes 1 through 4. But before we get into that, I just need to tell you guys that I am very blessed, very fortunate to be able to watch all 4 episodes, well, the first 4 episodes of Moon Knight. Once episode 5 and 6 get here, we will be on the same level and we will be able to talk all about it. But until then, I have to keep so much to myself and not really tell you guys all about it. Again, I just want to reiterate, this is spoiler free. You will not hear any spoilers from me. If you think it's a spoiler, I'm sorry, but I mean, I'm not going to talk deep into the episodes. But I really need to start off by saying, like, the whole journey of where we have gotten to this point, where I have gone and watched these first 4 episodes. Really, it started on April 25th of 2019, when me, Josh, and Darren got together at my parents' house at the time, and we gave our predictions and thoughts of Avengers Endgame, and we created East Coast Avengers podcast. Then Dom and Christian joined along, and we've been doing this for almost 3 years now. It's been incredible. I have loved every single minute of it. We have had special guests on. We have had reviews on our website. We started a website. We've gotten over 2,000 followers on Twitter, and we do this every single week. It is incredible. And the journey has been amazing, and I wanted to do something new and kind of get our name out there, and review things early before they release. And so I was given the opportunity to do that, sent a few emails, and bada bing, bada boom, I watched the first 4 episodes of Moon Knight. And I know, I'm not the most popular person. This is not the most popular channel, but I'm here to give you my thoughts. And I think that's where opinions matter. You hear all these movie opinions, all these critics write about how this movie or this TV show was not that good. Well, guess what? It's an opinion. You can have your own opinion on whatever you want, and it is your opinion. No one's going to change that. It might persuade a little bit down the line, but it's not going to hurt it. And it shouldn't change your mind on how you feel about a movie or show or whatever. So this is my personal opinion on the show and my review of Moon Knight episodes 1 through 4. Honestly, we need to kick things off with the cast. Oscar Isaac plays a phenomenal job at playing Mark Spector, playing Stephen Grant, and Moon Knight and Mr. Knight. That is not a spoiler because we have seen him in the trailers. So that's what I'm going to say right there. Oscar is a phenomenal actor. If you don't know his work from like Dune and other, I mean, he's been in other Marvel movies as well, but like oh gosh, guys, he is a phenomenal actor. That's all I gotta say. And then of course, Ethan Hawke's name alone it just tells you how great of an actor he is. He plays a great Arthur Harrow. Like I mean, from a dark, mysterious, villainous role, like, you really feel his like presence when he's on the screen. Like you don't know really what he's trying to do until later on. But like once you figure out what he's trying to do, you're like, oh, okay. Like he does a great job, and I applaud both of them. But in my opinion, the person who really gets like a standing ovation is May Calloway, and she is, oh my gosh. She plays Layla in the show, and she just steals every scene. She is a phenomenal actress, and I'm very excited to see the rest of her journey in the MCU, if there is a future for her in the MCU. But that's a good segue to start with, because Moon Knight is completely a different pocket of the MCU that we've already seen. Obviously, you have your main like United States style, shows with WandaVision being in, Westview, and Falcon Winter Soldier being in New York, and Spider-Man in New York, and all these other places. But this kind of takes place in London, and with the scenery and the accents that you hear, it's kind of over there overseas and whatnot. I'm very excited to see how they take this side and they show what's been going on. Another thing that I really love, and if you know me, you know that I love like the connectivity that the MCU always brings. With this having to do with this, and this ties into this, and it's just one band, one single connectivity of a singular timeline. Well, Moon Knight does not have really any kind of connectivity yet. Again, I've only seen episodes 1 through 4. 5 and 6 may surprise me, but as of now, there really has not been a connecting. I mean, there have been clues, Easter eggs, hints at some things, but like nothing that jumps out to you. Like you don't hear Ethan Hawke's character mention Thanos, or you don't hear, Oscar Isaac's characters say something about Thor. Like, there's none of that, and I love that. Like, I love that this is something brand new. Speaking of brand new, whoa, Disney, you're pushing on that aspect of, hey, we're gonna be kid friendly, but we're gonna start moving towards some darker, more like brutal things. The one question that I have asked all the time is there blood? Yeah, there's blood. Is there like gory scenes like we've seen in Daredevil, which is now on Disney Plus? Not to that extent, but like, it's pushing that boundary. It's inching closer to that mature rating. Well, I wouldn't say mature rating. I would just say like it's more blood than we've seen. Let's just say that. More action than we've seen. A lot of derogatory terms, a lot of like, giving someone the bird, a lot of like just stuff like that. Another aspect that they touch up on in episodes 1 through 4 is a lot of the mental side of things. Obviously, if you know who Mark Spector is in the comics and you know his, actual kind of character and his role and stuff, you know that he was a mercenary that got kind of revived by the Egyptian god Khonshu. And oh, by the way, Khonshu in this show looks phenomenal. I love it. I love it. Khonshu, you're a badass. I love you. But like, it really does a deep dive into like Mark Spector's life. Like it definitely shows like the different sides of who he is and who this character is. Another reason why I applaud Oscar Isaac so much is there are scenes where he is playing himself. Like, obviously he is playing Mark Spector, but he's also playing, Stephen Grant. He's also playing Moon Knight. He's also like, he just does a fantastic job at just like acting with himself, which is really cool. And I love that about like seeing different sides of a character is so cool to me. The cinematography in this is some of the scenes that like you see are just so good, and you'll know what I'm talking about when you see the episodes, and you'll really get it. But the one thing that I remember when the first trailer dropped was a lot of people called him Mummy Boy, and a lot of people were like, "Oh, he looks like someone wrapped in just mummy cloth and stuff like that." Like get that out of the way. Get that. Moon Knight looks great. His costume is like top tier in my opinion in the MCU shows that we've seen so far. I kind of am a little, I would say like out of a scale of 1 to 10, I'm probably like a 2, maybe a 3 of the action disappointment. This is more of like an adventure, like origin story, if that's a good way to say it. There's not a lot of action, but when the action is there, it is great. Moon Knight just does a phenomenal job at showing what his powers are, and it does mention what his powers are. And it's just a great job. I had someone ask, do they do a good job at helping you pronounce Khonshu? Because it's spelled differently. It has all these, letters and stuff, and it doesn't look like how it should be pronounced. But it does a great job at saying Khonshu like over and over again, so it gets stuck in the audience's ears and they know who he is. The humor in this is actually really on point. Like it does a really good job at like hitting on the jokes. Oscar Isaac does a great job at just kind of his facial structure and his facial I guess how he looks at characters when they make a joke is just perfect. Like it's great. I really don't have a lot of negative thoughts on this. Like, I think the runtime is great. It is around that 50-minute mark for each episode. I believe episode 1 is about 45 minutes, and then 50, 51, and like 55 for episode 4. Episode 4, oh boy, it's a trippy one. It is probably my favorite, just because of the side that we get of the entire characters, honestly. And we are kind of getting to that escalation of what this show is about and what we're getting into. But honestly, guys, again, this is my review. This is my thoughts, my opinions, and I was blown away by watching this show. It will not be for everyone. And if you see someone write a review or a video on their thoughts and stuff and it's kind of negative, that's their thoughts. Respect that. It's not going to be for everyone. And that's okay, because I love it. I know a lot of people that I've seen, they like it as well. It is a very different version of the MCU that we've seen, a different version of like the kind of campy, more superhero role. This takes more of a mental side to it, a mysterious side, dark side, which is awesome and something that we definitely need in the MCU. But that will do it for my review, guys. Thank you so much for watching this and just supporting me and the podcast throughout all of this. Y'all are what make us go, honestly. That's the best way I can say it. But my written review will be up on our website, and our website is www.eastcoastavengers.com. You can go read all our reviews of different things on that website. But if you would like to, please leave a like, subscribe, and turn on that bell notification for more videos and content like this. Also check out the other channel. If you're watching this on my personal channel, go check out ECA's channel. And if you're watching this on ECA's channel, go check out my personal video there. Honestly, this video is going to be out on both channels. So wherever you're watching that, thank you guys so much. But that will do it for my review of Moon Knight episodes 1 through 4. Again, thank you so much. Y'all are awesome. Have a great day.